Yeah, I just wanted to read a few descriptions besides what you and I mentioned when it comes to the local sightings in Chicagoland and Lake Michigan, Mothman sightings. This is how people also describe Mothman, and some of these are very similar to West Virginia, some are a little bit different. So, for example, Mothman seems to appear and disappear at will. Okay, we know about this. He's also described with smooth or leather kind of skin. I found it not being mentioned in West Virginia, so I was like, okay, this is more information. I like it. They say that it has sort of a sinister laughter, which not everyone is witnessing. Some people, that's how they feel like. Some witnesses claim this to be an ancient entity attracted to their fear. It's almost like it's feeding off of their fear. It's almost like a spiritual vampire, whatever people, uh, you know, are using term for some sort of entities. They're like not maybe sucking blood, but like feeding off your energy because they try to impose fear on you. What I found super interesting is that very often when these sightings are happening, it was full moon. I mean, this usually when you think about full moon and like folk tales and tradition, you think of werewolves, but it's like we're talking about another entity. And the last thing that I found super creepy and super interesting is that many people associate this being with Jeepers Creepers, and Jeepers Creepers is one of the best horror movies I've seen the last couple of decades. So I just found that comparison fascinating. I just found whenever I read stories from your book late and I come home late at night, I'm always like looking around before I unlock my door. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? But no, I mean a lot of people's descriptions match, and I think this helps to the when it comes to the credibility of the whole story. Like, why would dozens of people who don't know themselves, uh, different profession, different races, different you know, age, whatever. Why would they all describe same things? Trying to lie, trying to have agenda. Could everyone be into conspiracy? Could everyone try to lie and gain some fortune or fame? Could everyone will be mentally sick? Could everyone will be abusing drugs or alcohol? No, that would be too much to assume. So when the more I kept reading the book, but also some stuff online, I'm like, okay, many eyewitness reports match. So if you're trying to be an honest detective or investigator, I'm not saying just you, any of us, there's something that you have to be. Yeah, I'm skeptical by nature too, but there's something where you have to be. You can be skeptical as much as you want to, but if the data is leading you to go this way, then go this way. If the data is leading you and the evidence to go this way, then go that way, and just listen, observe, and don't think too much, don't think too highly of yourself, because sometimes people and their experiences may humble your experience and that you may think you know better than them. I know that my philosophies, opinions, beliefs have changed over the course of years so many times, because sometimes I would be challenged and I wouldn't know the answer. For me, if I would be reading this book and having this podcast only a couple of years ago, a few years ago, I'll be laughing at all of this. I'll be like, it's just people's imagination. But then you become open-minded, like you said, not too open-minded, but you're like, could these people, all of them, be lying? Why would 50 or 100 people from Chicagoland throughout the years all be lying? Like that's a lot of, it's a big number. It's not like we're talking about three people, they're mutually connected, then yeah, they may have something hidden. So I just appreciate a lot of data that you have compiled in the book.